Yes, epic music. For yours truly, Sean Day 9 Plot, here to do something epic with a Starbucks coffee. It's a mocha. I have 3 shots of espresso in there. I slept well. The kittens had no loud things to play with in the bedroom. And now, with that energy, with that confidence, with that restful eye, with this USA shirt that happens to be what I wore because it was on the top of the shirt pile, I will embark upon my first ever playthrough of Pillars of Eternity, the problematic green screen edition. It's okay, we'll just do this. We'll just crop it out. Now here's the thing, I need you to know this. Okay, this is distracting as all hell. Woo. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to throw out this at you. This was made by Obsidian Entertainment. Obsidian, I just adore. All their games are amazing. I somehow haven't played this particular game, but I am like an utter Fergus Urquhart fanboy. He was did Fallout 1 and 2, Planescape Torment. He's the CEO of Obsidian. He's a wonderful human being. This game that his company made, it's on sale for 60% off. Buy it. Buy the game. I don't care if you don't play the game. Buy the game. Buy the game. Give them money. Give them the money so they can keep making games so I can keep playing their games. Didn't Obsidian make KOTOR? Okay, hold on. Obsidian Entertainment. See, I'm a big believer in giving money to developers. I pretty much don't use free keys ever. I buy all the games that I play on stream. But, like, you know, or the reason is because, well, honestly, oops, shit. I'm scrolling past. The reason is that, well, honestly, you know, making games is impossible, and it's the least I can do, right? I'm gonna play this game for like 8 hours. May as well toss some money in their direction. And I mean, like, the games that they've made, I mean, this is just Obsidian Entertainment. So they did Neverwinter Nights 2, expansions Alpha Protocol, Fallout New Vegas, Dungeon Siege 3, South Park: The Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity, Skyforge, Tyranny, Armored Warfare. They're just, oh god, they're just incredible. I mean, I think Fallout New Vegas is the one that most people know them for. But I mean, I think the important thing as well is that these are people who've been making games that I've been playing since I was a child. So, holy shit, I'm so excited. Now, one of the things that I think is very unfortunate about the way that just life goes... Oh, I see what's happening. There's a wrinkle. There's a Madeleine L. Engel wrinkle in green screen. Her famous science fiction work. Obsidian worked on Stick of Truth. Yes, they were the developer of Stick of Truth. So sick, right? Super sick. But there's this tragedy of real life, of being an adult, where you have a social life, kind of. You have a professional life. You have bullshit things like getting your car registration and standing in line at the DMV for a week. Things like that kind of make it easier to get into a game like Rocket League because the session length is like 6 minutes. Or to play a Hearthstone game that's over in like 10 minutes. Right? These are the sort of things that you can squeeze in there. But a game like this, it's often hard to have an opportunity to play for like 8 hours straight, which I really feel like is what this game deserves, right? It deserves for you to immerse yourself in there, to get in there, to do all that shit. So I'm super thrilled that I'm gonna get to play it today. I don't know if this happens to you, but like, you get an RPG, you open it up, you're midway through character creation, and you're just like, I gotta be more efficient with my time. you close it and you play a game you're familiar with, right? I'm gonna do a round of Overwatch, right? That sort of thing. I don't know what that hump is called, but it's like the hump of suspension of disbelief or whatever it is. I'm very excited. Alright. Real-time party-based RPGs. Oh, this is real-time. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, they totally get it. So this is, by the way, this is as much of the game as I have seen. I've been very responsible about not spoiling myself. I'm amazing at this. Okay. Story time. Players interested in story and exploration. I mean, I think I want to do normal. I think I'm a very normal person today. Very normal person today. Mr. Jack Art. Oh gosh. Mr. Jack is one of the most exceptional concept artists ever. Like, famously skilled long before joining Blizzard. Oh. Obsidian Entertainment. Yes, yes. Yes, just say we're Obsidian, and this is the fucking game. Look at that. No extensive credit sequence. I love it. Heavier armor grants more protection, but extends recovery for its wearers.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness.
Oh.
But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
That writing, though. That writing, though. I just want to hit the replay button. Oh, we can rotate-o potato. I've been doing this in Dota, man. Pick a hero, spin it around. A woman's role in Eora is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Adir Empire, Valiant Republics, and Dyrwood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organizational roles. They're the primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribes of Nasitak, and Erglanfath, and Ixamitil. Ixamitil? I think that's right, Ixamitil. Women and men have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. The place of men's society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Adair and the Dyrwood place them at the forefront of military politics and heavy labor. Among the tribes of the Nesitak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Irglanfath and Ixamitil, men and women have more fluid social roles. Ah, okay. Character creation. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to be a character in this. I think so. I think this is gonna be me. I am oftentimes a man. Ah. Okay, now this is the part where I'm more than happy to hear input on creation notes. I don't want to min-max super hardcore and stuff like that. Not necessarily. But, you know, for instance, if someone says, oh yeah, resolve, it doesn't make sense now, but it's super important. Make sure you have a lot of resolve. Like, things like this are very, very nice for me. Typically when I play a game like this, what I'll do is I'll just pick something and then I'll play for like 2 hours and then I'll restart and then I'll go through. Okay. Humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in Dyrwood and the Adir Empire, Old Valia, and the Valiant Republics. Oh yeah, and I can mouse over this. Oh shit. Okay, just I'm gonna note. I love when a game smartly says, dude, you might give a shit about this. You might not. We got all levels of give a shit about taken care of. Good example, if you play any of the Elder Scrolls games, story is in books. You know what a lot of people don't do when they're playing a game? Pick a book up and read the book. Ugh. But if you want it, there it is, right? I might not care what Deerwood and the Valiant Republics are, but look at that mouse over. I love that. What a great feature. Look at this feature. Look at that horse. Colonial nation founded by settlers from the Aedir Empire. Following a series of conflicts with the Aedir, the territory became independent in 2672 AI, which is now ruled by a duck. Who was elected by 7 earls that oversee its earldoms. That oversee its ermagirdoms. Ermagird, it's an earl. Two tips. Alright, let's look more at the stat stuff. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection defenses. This is what I mean by, like, I don't know what, like, you know. Resolve +1 increases the frequency of Glaxons whenever your character is running low on Therpatips. Might. Alright, let's see if I can understand might. Might represents characters' physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Really? During interactions, it can be useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing, as well as the fortitude defense. Contributes to their ability to channel powerful magic. Isn't that interesting? Let me go to the Aumaua. Aumaua are a collection of remaining letters on those refrigerator letter magnets. The mighty Aumaua are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Rautai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. God, I really like ocean-faring things. Oh, it's Avatar. Oh, look at that. Oh, James. Oh, James Cameron. Trey Williams III said, tried to play this game, spent 3 hours in character creation, died in the first fight, gave up. This is, I think, the one critical problem with classic RPGs. This is the one critical problem. Is that they introduce this beautiful set of stats and behaviors that I can't evaluate in the slightest because I've never played the game. That was the problem I had with Mass Effect, is that it was just like all this various crap and I had no idea. I didn't know what was going on, so I just kind of played through, and again I had to start over again. I'm just going to throw out a thought, and maybe people who actually make CRPGs can just tell me if I'm dumb. I want character creation to be interactive. Where it's like, here's the might attribute, and then I like click on might, and then it's like a little mini area where I can see what the battle's like with low might or high might. So I'm getting some fun battling in and getting a feel for the stats before creation. Maybe that's just a terrible idea, because then you're spending even longer not playing the game. I don't know. That's just a thought. Alright. Dwarf. By the way, I might have to go to the Aumaua, because I just love undersea stuff so much. So much. Dwarf. By virtue of land covered and number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They are commonly found in the Deerwood and Valian republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. Really strong anti-dexterity. By the way, can we just have a moment of appreciation that my name is Anti-Turtle? I don't know if you can see this, but my name on Steam is Anti-Turtle. And look at my Steam icon. It's a crossed out turtle. Can we just appreciate that for a moment? Anytime I've been succeeding at anything, I just say, I am Anti-Turtle. Okay, what does dexterity do? It's an abstraction of characters' hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. And interactions can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. Ooh. In combat, it affects characters' action speed with all attack spells and abilities and contributes to the reflex defense. Ooh. Okay. Constitution is a combination of the character's overall health and stamina. Despy, do you want to smell my mouth? Despy. See? See? If I need my space, I know how to get what I want. Oh, hi, sweetheart. You're such a good cat. We got some catnip for her this morning, and she got kind of fucked up. She just flipped upside down and was wiggling with excitement. Constitution is a combination of the character's overall health and stamina. Although it is not used much in interactions, it is sometimes checked to withstand pain or endure a physically taxing ordeal. In combat, it affects maximum health and endurance and contributes to the fortitude defense. I'm starting to piece together a thing. Starting to piece together an understanding. Elf. Elves are the dominant race in Air Glanfath, and the white that wends. And the white that wends, and are extremely common in the Deerwood and Adair. I'm sorry, the white that wends is one thing. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as a commonly isolationist nature, dexterity. What's perception? Represents the character's senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. An interaction can be used to catch someone in a lie, to make an observant comment about their appearance, or to notice something happening in the background. In combat, it contributes to accuracy and reflex damage, and grants bonus to interrupt. Oh, I really want to just have all the stats. I want to have all of them be high. Orlin. Orlin are tree roots with large grimaces. Orlins are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skin, and hirsute bodies. Orlins are commonly found in Erglanfath, the Exometal Plains, and parts of the Deerwood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. Resolve? Determination, fearlessness. Oh, yes, yes. See, I like the idea of resolve, just like in terms of emotional resonance. I, Day 9, have resolve. If there's a thing and you say, Sean, don't do that, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I will push the red button. I will open the black gate. Oh my god, look, he's a little tree guy. Might, perception, we've already read about these. Godlike. The boy on fire. Oh my gosh, look at that. Those are horns. First I thought that his head had split open, like he was one of those monkeys that they ate out of in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Inability to reproduce. Damn. God, if I were unable to reproduce, I would continue to buy cats. Okay. What's intellect do? Represents characters' logic and reasoning. Interactions can be useful for deduction, sudden realizations, and problem solving. In combat, it contributes to the will defense and influences durations and areas of effect for all abilities and talents. Oh! Craigasm! This is a scroll bar, but I don't think there's anything too much. So, okay, I'm just... This one speaks to me emotionally in terms of the aesthetic, like the aquatic seafaring. Godlike, I just find unbelievably cool. The sort of, like, tormented, super powerful person. Just totally dig that stuff, totally. Aumaua. Actually, this would probably be pronounced Aumaua. Aumaua. Aumaua? Maybe like a W? Maybe it should be a human. I'm resolved and I'm a little strong, but not too strong. Yo, mama. That's not how that's pronounced. Aumaua so fat. I love video game Yo Mama jokes. Oh my god, like, Yo Mama's so fat, Blizzard had to increase the supply count to 400 just so they could build Yo Mama. Yo Mama's so fat, all 3 Mutalisk glaive bounces hit Yo Mama. Yo Mama's so ugly, not even the changeling turn into Yo Mama. Oh. Yo mama's so lazy I told her to cast a spell and she said, not enough energy. Like... Oh. Oh, that's good. These are really good. Wow. Oh, those are really good. Alright, let's pick something. Let's pick something. Yeah, I really like godlike. I mean, the idea of the increased area of effect just tickles me. Oh, what the... Oh, Sabres. Oh my god, when Death Godlike are the most strange growths cover their eyes. In some cases, entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The growths are transparent for the godlike, but opaque for the outside, hiding their features. Death Godlike are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them harbingers of doom. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh. Huh. Fire godlike, moon godlike. Oh, damn. Oh, I've got a shark fin. The most tolerated of the godlike. Their skin tone is large and moon-like growth on their foreheads may be strange to some. Their appearances are generally considered more palatable by the other kith. Sailors have many beliefs about moon godlike and their propensity to bring luck, though there is little agreement as to what kind of luck they tend to bring. Silvertide. Every encounter when reduced below this much endurance. During waves of healing moonlight that restores endurance to them and their allies. So endurance is a... Okay. Nature godlike, that's super cool. Nature godlike appear to be a fusion of human and animal features, often covered by plants, moss, or fungi. This has led to the common stigma that they are diseased, and many are killed at birth because of it. Many druidic orders have a keen interest in nature godlike because of their general curiosity as to how souls occupy animals, plants, and stones. Wellspring of Life grants a bonus to might, constitution, and dexterity when endurance is below 50%. Okay, so these have various endurance triggers. Let me look at the Almoa. Am I pronouncing this correctly? Let me just note, we're going to be in character creation for like an hour. If any of you want to see the game, come back. Geez, after lunch, I am going to go through this meticulously. I am studious. Excellent. Viewed as a warlike race, the coastal. Didn't we already read this? Wow, no. Viewed as a warlike race, the coastal Amau live in the mainland region along the coast of the northern hemisphere. Lands they conquered by pushing Thurtan, meadowfolk, Natlan, savanna folk, and Orland communities out. Their culture is more centralized and urban than their island cousins, though both groups are involved in seafaring. Coastal Amawas are very rare in the Deerwood, but those that do make the journey usually do so as mercenaries, bodyguards, or soldiers. Coastal Amawa gain bonuses to defend against prone and stun effects. Prone and stun effects. Hell yeah. Now, we have to ask, am I pronouncing Almawa correctly? I hate mispronouncing things. I hate it! I'm mad! Island Amawa. Island Amawa originated in the Deadfire Archipelago, 1,000 miles south of the Valian Republics. While physiologically similar to their coastal cousins, the coloration of Island Amawa is starkly different, brown and yellow, contrasting the coastal's blue and green. Though still uncommon in the Deerwood and surrounding environments, Island Amawa are more commonly encountered there than coastal Amawa, who are quite rare. When encountered around the Deerwood, they are often laborers, fishermen, or sailors. Armed to the teeth, all Island Amawa gain an additional weapon set. Ooh. Scarbane says, I hate your whimper. Oh, well, last time someone linked me to a how to pronounce, it was for Yasharaj, which of course was pronounced Y-Sha-R-J. So Avatarx just linked how to pronounce for Almawa. Let's see what it says. Let's go ahead and hit this play button.
Almawa.
It's Almawa. So, I'm feeling really emotionally drawn to the godlike. Like, a lot. I'm just going to scan through these a little bit. You know, I may as well read a little bit about them. I was like, let me scan through these, and then my body was like, no, let's read every single word and mouse over every single tooltip. What's common in the Deerwood? Ah. It's now ruled by a duck. The most common humans in the Deerwood, the Meadowfolk, or Thurtan, yeah, I think that's the Thurtan, have lived in the area for almost 2,000 years. Meadowfolk traditionally live at the edges of elven forests, working in the open plains, hence their name. Most humans in the Deerwood, or Thurtan. Fighting spirit once per encounter. Okay. Great. 5 seconds after being reduced below folk typically gain accuracy and damage. Okay, so it's sort of like a fighting spirit. Oh, that's literally what it's called. Okay, yeah. Yes, got it. Most widespread ocean folk are the dominant cultures in the Valian republics. A mercantile power and former colony of a larger, more ancient nation, Old Valia. The republics lie at the south of Deerwood and Air Glanfath and are ruled by a duck, elected by the Consuagli Esigia, a council of 14 ducks, including its 5 most prominent, the Duck Bells. The evilest of ducks, he emerges from the shadows of the lake, with fire behind him and hatred in his eyes. He bellows an ominous "Wah, wah, wah, wah." Oh, you elected a president. Oh, that's wonderful. We're ruled by a duck. Wah. With sinister webbed feet and feathered malice, the Overlord Duck stands before his armies. Wah! 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 And as he sees the ruined kingdoms in his wake and looks at all the burning rubble, the desecrated landscape that he has wrought, the duck speaks the first word that he has spoken in 1,000 years. Affleck! Affleck! If only the barren landscapes had been insured, they would be able to be rebuilt prosperously with a $500 deductible. We are on a tangent. I should get back to character creation. Dwarfs. Okay. Mountain dwarf. Boreal dwarf. Please, don't kill my family. No! Evil ruler duck! Mountain dwarves, Optapo, originated on the continent to the east of Deerwood and have spread through the area several times. Unlike the similarly diminutive Orlans, who are frequently subjugated, the Optapo have always directly fought back threats posed by larger kith and opted to fortify their residences rather than move on. Mountain dwarves are commonly in the Valian republics, but not seen as often in the Deerwood and Reedsaras? Deerwood's neighbor to the north, Reedsaras is a nation firmly rooted in its Ethosian faith, a fervor that took hold during the events of Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of Eothas. Hale and Hardy, mountain dwarves have a bonus to defend against poison and disease attacks. Most boreal dwarves, Anutinek, live in the remote southern island of Nasatak, where they share the rocky tundra and snow-covered forests with migratory pale elves and the coast-hugging ships of Almawa. Like their northern cousins, Anutinek share an instinctive love of exploration. Boreal dwarves are somewhat common in the Valian republics, but seldom encountered in the Deerwood. They gain plus 15 accuracy against any creature of the wilder or primordial types. Wood elf, pale elf, wood elf, pale elf. Wood elves, Selter folk. trace their beginnings far north of present-day Adair and have migrated south throughout the forests of the continent, now covering it all the way south across the equator. They're also believed to have migrated across the sea to Air Glanfath. While physiologically identical to one another, Wood Elves from Adair are culturally different from those in Air Glanfath and consider themselves wholly different groups. Against enemies that are more than 4 meters away, Wood Elves gain bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Alright, keep away. These are the cable of the game. Pale Elf. It is unclear exactly how long ago the Pale Elves, Glamfellan, came to the southern polar regions of the world, but they have lived there for at least 12,000 years, based on their continuous contact with Almawa traders. They appear to be among the most stationary ethnic groups in the known world, migrating within the polar region but seldom venturing far north. They are rare in all northern lands, and most people consider them exotic, if they have not seen one at all. Elemental Druids. All Pale Elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Okay, so humans tend to be, they kind of have the stay alive defense. These are the warriors, so these are kind of hard to slow down, and these can fight a little better. Dwarves, I don't even know how to quantify that without playing a little bit. These guys just have a little endurance. They're a little bit more about keep away. The Orlan. Wild Orlans are the original Orlans. Oh yeah, I was an Orlan before there were multiple types of Orlan. I'm actually a Wild Orlan. Wild Orlans are the original Orlans, who lived in the deepest forests and jungles between the tropics. While they have only been significantly separated from Hearth Orlans for 1,000 years, a few genetic differences have appeared rapidly, most notably a lack of facial hair in the Hearth Orlan branch. Wild Orlans are common in the deep reaches of Air Glanfath. Unlike their Hearth Orlan brethren, they are not often seen in the Deerwood, Red Saras, or the Valian Republics. Defiant Resolve. After being subjected to a will attack, Wild Orlans temporarily gain a bonus to all defenses. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Hearth Orlans are often found as slaves. Oh no, in Red Saras and the Valian Republics. One of the treaty terms between the Deerwood and the people of the Air Glanfath was the liberation of Orlan slaves, and while this has been honored, many Hearth Orlans continue to live in Deerwood as indentured servants. When attacking any target that is also being targeted by a teammate, Hearth Orlans convert some of their hits into crits. Oh, that's like the beginnings of like a pickup line. Like, hey baby, let's turn those hits into crits. Oh my god, I don't know. He's too short. God. Oh, I didn't read about the fire godlike. The bodies of fire godlike often resemble hot metal, burnt wood, or stone, with harmless flames that erupt from the cracks in their skin. Fire godlike are objects of both reverence and fear in the Dreadfire archipelago. Many locals believe they have the power to awaken volcanoes, or that killing one will cause a volcano to awaken. In the Deerwood, fire godlike are often seen as a sign of the blessing of Magrin, goddess of fire and war. Ah. Patron goddesses of Deerwood, thought to have blessed the Godhammer bomb. Interesting. I really don't know. Seems like a restorative. Oh gosh, this is... Man. Okay. I want some advice here. Because here's the thing. Like, I like a paladin archetype. I like getting there and beating shit down. It's fun. It's sick. I like the idea of wielding powerful magics. That's cool. I also like the idea of being an astute conversationalist. Right? So, you know, when I go up here and I see, like, perception +2, I'm like, tight. But I just don't want to be a dwarf or an Orlan because I emotionally associate with being a big, tall nerd. The dexterity and the intellect is cool. Yeah, maybe I think I just might just go godlike. And death godlike, I just emotionally feel so cool to me. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Frost Magi says you can custom create all 6 characters if you want. Jesus. Holy shit. Oh my god. Welcome to my first ever playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. All we're doing is making a character. That's it. We're going to spend 8 hours making character after character after character. You know, I'm gonna do Death Godlike. It's just there's something about the idea. First of all the godlikes just really speak to me. The idea of someone who has some sort of dark power or dark presence associated with them that causes an internal struggle. I love all media of that form. I adore that. That's amazing. That's so cool. Oh gosh. God, what are simple examples? Why am I blanking on that? That's like one of my favorite things. The Ring in Lord of the Rings. Oh, God, that was hard to get out. Sorry, mental constipation. I have to eat more mental fruit. Welcome to Day 9 TV. That comment, that'll help you be a better gamer. But listen to me. Dresden Files. Love Dresden Files, right? I love the sort of the big, deep, dark powers that Harry Dresden develops that he's sort of conflicted with, you know, about that. Spawn. I think Spawn is such a cool character. Todd McFarlane's Spawn. Love Spawn so much. Oh, gosh, that's so cool. That's so sick. The way that Zuko of the Fire Nation is treated when he is traveling through the Earth Kingdom alone. He has the incredible power of his firebending, but he is, you know, alarmed, or he alarms people in the Earth Kingdom. He feels like he has to hold that in. Eleven in Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, she has incredible psychic powers, but she has to be careful when to use them. Like all that. Oh, so being a death godlike, especially given that the undead in Warcraft 3, one of my favorites of all time, we gotta do that. Body type. Oh, wait. So can I be like an Orlin and then choose... Oh, I see. This is just unique to godlike. I'm gonna be a death godlike, and I'm just gonna be a human body type. Maybe I should be this. I'm Puppy. I play position 5. Yeah, I'll just be a human. We got classes. Obsidian, you know it. Obsidian Entertainment. Let me just throw out, just to know, once again, this is by no means a sponsored stream. And let me make it clear, Obsidian Entertainment, I thank you for the tweet. If any of you are watching, just send me an email and say, hey, would you just play this game that we made on stream? And the answer is yes, right away. I want everyone to buy your shit. So please buy this game, Pillars of Eternity. It's 60% off on Steam right now. Buy it, buy the game. Because they let you choose classes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. And oh my god. Look, we're going to get class. You know what's going to happen? Numbers. Numbers are going to be coming up. Who doesn't love numbers? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Alright. And the dark duck came. No. What do you mean? But we can't afford higher taxes. Please stop beating me. Alright. Barbarian. Brutes, madmen, berserkers. Though city-dwelling people often use the term barbarian with a dose of disrespect, these rural warriors are respected by their communities for their ferocity and fearsome presence on the battlefield. Barbarians have a special, almost religious role in some cultures, but in many places, the undisciplined, fearless style of the barbarian is simply how warriors conduct themselves. Starting ability, Carnage. Barbarians hit with melee attacks. Hit. Hit. And the definition, it's like, it's when you hit a guy. I'm like, right, yes, good. I understand. Thank you. Obsidian, 10 out of 6.5. When barbarians hit with melee attacks, they automatically make reduced damage attacks on all other enemies within a short distance. All right, so this is just like a cleave. Athletics. Adventuring is tiring work. In addition to the hazards of mortal combat, adventurers have walls to climb, rivers to cross, and pits to leap over. Once per encounter, characters with athletics can use the second wind ability to recover lost endurance. A higher athletics score increases the effect of second wind in conversations and scripted interactions. Athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. Hey, what do you do? That would be what I would do. That's called flexing, by the way. That's what I do. Anytime I try to do something manly, I try to do a high-pitched squeak as well. Like if you need me to lift a heavy box. Anytime I'm doing something dainty, I do the opposite. If I was knitting, I'd be like... This is me knitting, by the way. This is the universal hand symbol for knitting. Coming back, let me... Endurance... Deflection. So endurance represents, a character's short-term survivability. Damage is not absorbed by damage. I can go straight to endurance and health. Okay. Health is 6 times. Health is long-term damage, only regained through rest and certain talents. Damage that is not absorbed by a character's damage reduction goes straight to their health and endurance. When a character's health reaches 0, they will either be maimed or killed. A maimed character who is reduced to 0 health will always be killed regardless of setting. Unlike endurance, character's health does not get restored after combat. Are you sweating blood from under your arms? Yeah. Sometimes, when you cast... You're trying so hard, you sweat armpit blood. Always remember that. 6 times endurance, okay. Accuracy is the part of almost every attack. It influences how likely the attack is to affect the target. Cool. It's exactly what I think. Nice. Accuracy is defined primarily by a character's class and level, but is also influenced by perception, talents, and other active effects, such as spells or items. When an attack is made, the accuracy is compared to the appropriate defense on a target to determine how the attack roll will be modified. If accuracy is above the target's defense, it will be more likely to result in a hit or crit. Ladies. Less likely to result in a graze or miss. Any ability or talent that does not use a weapon as part of the attack gains a small accuracy bonus based on the level of the character. Chanter. We've actually been in character creation for 45 minutes. I'm gonna get some water real fast, and we're gonna probably spend another 45 minutes making character. Yeah. This is gonna be a short one. In fact, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna go to this screen, and I'm gonna get water. Not even gonna mute. Okay, just hang out.